prepping on a budget. And yes, prepping does include stacking silver, because that is financial prepping. But I get a lot of questions that I have very little money. What could I do to prepare? And the first thing I always tell these people is, do not go into any more debt. Stop what you're doing as far as debt. Pay off your debt. And then the second question is, can I prep while I pay off a debt? Absolutely. Absolutely. If you can achieve it, definitely pay off your debt, buy food storage and silver, if you can afford it. Pay off your debt that has the highest interest rate first, and work your way downwards. As far as prepping on a budget, don't get too fancy, folks. Don't listen to all those fancy, big-named prepper YouTube channels. I'm not saying they're saying anything bad, but they got a lot of sponsors. They got a hell of a lot of subscribers who donate to those channels. Therefore, they can afford big toys. And they buy those big toys for what? To make more prepper videos so they can show you expensive, fancy toys. Please, folks, do not get caught up in the my dick is bigger than your dick, or I can piss farther than you can piss. That's not prepping, okay? And I did not mean to be, I didn't mean to be rude, but men fall into this category mostly. Men, I gotta have a bigger car than the guy next to me. It's that kind of mentality. You know, as far as prepping, rice, beans, pastas, wheat, some canned foods, rotate them, and only buy what you want to use. Don't buy something that you don't like just to have some space on the shelf. When I go grocery shopping, and actually I'm going there right now, I'm going to go buy some ground meat for some pasta that we're having tonight. Spaghetti and meat sauce is what we're having. But while I'm there, what will I do? Probably pick up an extra can of something and walk out with it and put it on the shelf. Folks, when you get paid, immediately you pay your bills. Second, you pay yourself. That means any extra money you have towards, or I should say after you pay your bills, that's your paycheck. That's your actual paycheck. Pay your bills, and then pay yourself. And what do I mean by pay yourself? Any extra money that you have, any leftover money, you don't go out and buy a video game. You don't go out and put some stupid rims on your car. You buy some silver. This coin, after premium, is about $17. 17 bucks, folks, for pure silver. That's real money. It goes way back to the Old Testament of the Bible. You can't say that about a 401k plan. You can't say that about any kind of cash. Get yourself some silver. Whether it's 1, 2, 3 coins, it doesn't matter. Get what you can afford and be happy with it. Do not panic and think you need to drop $200, $300, $400, $500 every freaking week. And then your freaking financial obligations suffer. Don't do that. Do what you can afford and comfortably. Freaking ruin your finances, your wife's gonna be coming down on you and beating you up. Metaphorically. You don't need that kind of heck in your life, if you know what I mean. Put that silver between two mattresses until you got enough to warrant buying a safe. But a beginning prepper should not worry about firearms and everything. I'm not saying do never get a firearm. You got to prioritize. You got to put it in place with your financial abilities. What's more important? Having a fancy gun when the shit hits the fan, or feeding yourself and your children. I'd opt for the food. I'd opt for the food. Save up for your firearm. It doesn't need to be the fanciest firearm in the world. A bullet hurts no matter what name brand it's shot out of. First weapon I would get should be aimed at defense. Now you'll get 150 answers if you ask 150 people. For me, it's a shotgun. Defense weapon, boom. Shotgun, done, boom. Don't have to be super accurate. As long as you aim in that general direction. Let's say you're the target and I aim just a little bit that way, I'm gonna hit you. If I aim just a little bit to the left or the right, I'm gonna hit you. I'm not saying if you accidentally aim that way, I'm gonna hit you. But no matter where I aim, I'm pretty much gonna get a couple of pellets in you. It's gonna hurt. Why do I say that? Because maybe the spouse who doesn't shoot as often can pick that thing up and aim it in that general area and fire. And I would say there's a good 90% chance, 95% chance they're gonna hit the person, if not scare the shit out of them, and they'll run. Anyway, food. Later down the road, when you can afford it, a shotgun. Get some silver, get 1 coin. I recommend, if you can, a minimum of $100. Why? Well, you just said, get what you can afford. Well, then maybe you shouldn't get it every payday. Maybe your paycheck is twice a month. And you can only afford, let's say, 2 coins or 3 coins. Maybe you should buy only once a month, and that way you get over that $100 mark. Why? Most places offer free shipping if you order a minimum of $100. That's why. Make that buck go a little further. Get a better deal on bars over coins like I just showed you. That's an American Silver Eagle. American Silver Eagle has a slightly, and I do mean slightly, higher premium. However, you can make the dollar go a little bit farther if you buy bars. Anyway, folks, no need to panic. No need to mortgage your freaking house. No need to get yourself in financial problems. Prep at your own pace and what is comfortable for you. I want to say one last thing. Do not try to keep up with others. You don't know their financial ability. They might be able to buy 400 coins every month consistently, but you don't know what they're getting paid. And just because you can't afford as much as they can, or you can't afford the name brands they can, does not make you a loser. Do what you can do. Any kind of prepping, any kind of preparation is better than no preparation. It guarantees you the fact that you don't have to fight in line at a grocery store when everybody is panicking. Anyway, folks, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment below. I always try to answer all comments. Take care. And remember, do it at your level, okay? Stay in your lane on the freeway. Don't try to get in somebody else's faster lane and keep up with them. You're gonna mess up, man. Take care.